So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Now here's the first offering. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Ian Anderson, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So with 1 away, time for a check at the standings now in the National League Central as you see where the Cubs find themselves entering play here today. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And it's quickly 0-2. The pitch. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Chopped weakly to the left. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that's inside and hits him, but it won't matter. It's out number 2 regardless.
Dansby Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, David Bote.
The second baseman,
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Albies waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting
Every
ninth.
pitcher loves to
No
get
pitcher.
quick outs, right? How
Zach.
about that? One pitch, one out,
Davey.
a pop-up to start the inning.
So the next to bat will be Zach Davies. First pitch on its way. And now a pitch on the way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In the air now, out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. First offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 0-1 delivery. And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Popped up. Rizzo is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. And now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Drilled to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in once again is Chris Bryant. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
A ball and a strike now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Very weakly on the ground. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Now the pitch. Travis d'Arnaud swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Baez has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
So here's Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. He pulls this one into right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Pache.
First offering on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now here it comes. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. At the plate now is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bote.
The next Cub up, David Bote. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
A little bouncer.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Ozuna. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. And stepping in, Ian Anderson will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
If he's able to locate that 2-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Up next, Ozzie Albies. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
The batter.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
At the plate now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Chopped at the plate. That's a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Braves strand 1. Still no score. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Zach Davies.
For the Cubs, the pitcher, Zach Davies.
And now the first pitch. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in is Ronald Acuna. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
To the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Standing in now, Johan Camargo, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless.
7th inning, stretch.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Pitch on the way. Yes, he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Hit to short.
Swanson brings it in.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Next, it'll be Ian Happ. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a one-out single right there. Hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch misses to him. He's running on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those four pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Lined into right, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only one away.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's one. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Lifted down the line in left. Ozuna is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in the outfielder, Christian Pache.
Christian.
First delivery to him. The windup and the 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Now at the plate is Ian Anderson. Flew out last time.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ian.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Fouled away. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Chris Martin will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. 1 out.
Now
Braves are into
the
their
pitcher.
bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Cameron Maybin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Here's Javier Baez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
One of the keys to stealing a bag is getting a good jump. And even though this throw bounces, they're still able to get him because of the poor jump he had on first.
Two out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Cubs are down quietly, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Brandon Workman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Swanson is retired, and there's 1 away. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
In now, Freddie Freeman. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready now is Chris Bryant. He bounced out last time up. First offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as he sends a soft bouncer to the right side of the infield. Over to first, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Travis.
Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Line hard deep into left. Peterson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. The relay, the tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
You talk about perfect execution right there. That took a great relay throw to get him. And any breakdown in that relay, and I think he's safe.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Braves go out a whimper here. Still no score. Big spot here, and it'll be Anthony Rizzo. The winning run stands at second base.
Anthony.
Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Throw will come into the infield, and the winning run will stop 90 feet away from home with nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Next, here is Jock Peterson. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
The 0-1.
Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Bouncer up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game is one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Brandon Workman claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.